A heartwarming story of a strong elephant on the grassland. On the vast green grassland lived an elephant named Zhuang Yuang. He has thick grey skin, as if wrapped in a layer of soft armor. His long nose can curl and stretch like a flexible little whip. His two big ears flap up, bringing a cool breeze. All the little animals on the grassland like to be friends with him. One early morning, Zhuang was drinking water by the river when suddenly he heard a series of anxious chirping sounds. It was the little sparrow Tuan. Its companion, Yuan, had accidentally fallen into a mud pit by the river, and its wings were covered with mud, unable to fly. Zhuang hurried over, gently rolled up Yuan with his long nose, carefully placed it on the clean grass, and then sucked in the river water with his nose to tenderly wash the mud off Yuan's wings. Yuan shook her clean wings and called twice at Zhuang, as if saying, "Thank you." In the morning, Zhuang was taking a walk on the grassland when he saw the little antelope, Duo, squatting on the ground worrying. It wanted to eat the tender leaves on the tree, but the tree was too tall and it couldn't reach no matter how hard it jumped. Zhuang immediately walked to the tree, rolled his long nose around the branch, and gave it a gentle pull. The branch then drooped down. Duo happily ate the tender leaves, and from time to time she would raise her head and sway her horns at Zhuang, looking extremely cute. Zhuang watched Duo enjoying her meal and also rolled up a leaf with his nose, chewing it slowly. At noon, the sun was scorching hot. The little animals on the grassland were all hiding in the shade of trees due to the heat. Zhuang saw the little hedgehog Kyuki lying on a stone, panting for breath from the heat. He quickly walked over and opened his big ears to fan him. A cool breeze suddenly blew onto Kyuki. Kyuki curled up comfortably and said to Zhuang, "Your big ears are really the best little fans." Upon hearing this, Zhuang fanned even harder and called all the little animals around over to enjoy the cool breeze together. In the evening, a faint glow of the sunset rose over the grassland. Zhuang sat on the grass, surrounded by Tuan, Yuan, Duo, and Kukaho, all sharing sweet wild fruits. Zhuang handed the biggest wild fruit to Kyuki with his nose and said with a smile, "It's more delicious when we all eat it together." Kyuki took the wild fruit and happily began to chew on it. Looking at the smiling faces of his friends, Zhuang suddenly felt that his long nose and big ears were not only for eating and enjoying the cool, but also could help everyone solve problems. It turns out that within great power lies great tenderness. The days on the grassland, because of being able to share happiness and help each other with friends, have become more delicious than sweet wild fruits and more comfortable than the cool evening breeze. 以上翻译结果来自有道神经网络翻译 YNMT 通用场景。